Asheville City Schools benefits from being a small district in a larger county.
I'm a product of Asheville City Schools. I am second generation Cougar, and my children are third generation Cougars.
What made me come to Asheville City Schools, honestly, was the community.
Well, I think the biggest factor was that if I was going to go back and teach at the high school level, I wanted to do it in my community and give back to my community.
I do remember being in high school and wanting to work for this district and wanting to come back and be a part of it.
And I feel very lucky.
There was no stranger when I came here, so that was a good plus for choosing Asheville City Schools.
In Western North Carolina, it's probably the diversity of the district and the students and the families and the community.
I think what sets our district apart, we respect every student.
We have the benefit of having fewer staff, more attention, smaller class sizes, and a really, really engaged family community.
I believe that is what sets us apart. It's not just about what's inside those books, but it's also about what's going on out there. It's about what's going on not only in our direct community, but in our world.
There's that emphasis and prioritization of doing what's best for kids, and that means sharing ideas, sharing passion, making sure that we're aligned.
With that being said, you don't see very many school systems working with their community. We brought several people in for our STEAM night last year, our parent versus faculty and staff basketball game.
So that sense of collaboration, the sense of focus on what's best for the community as a whole, and the idea that that will benefit our students in the long run, that's a team I want to be a part of.
We are different. You're here because you love our kids. Every one of them, all of them.
There's definitely never a boring moment.
I was a student who struggled when I was in school, and I remember not understanding myself and not understanding why I couldn't learn like everybody else. And then when I figured it out, I was like, there's so many kids out there that was like me. And I want to be there to say, okay, let's figure it out. We're going to figure it out together.
It was 100% the relationships that I build with my students.
I'm an engineer, and actually a PhD engineer that's worked in research, education, and industry. I wanted to use my experience and knowledge to excite and motivate a new generation of engineers and scientists.
It's as simple as this: each one teach one. I love kids. I love learning. I love everything about education.
If you're a teacher, you're doing it because you love it. My first year here was amazing because my teachers were still here. So it was great to come back and be their colleague.
I told the kids right off that I was new to it. There were going to be several mistakes. And so we were pretty much learning together. Even though I'm a teacher, teachers make mistakes too because we're only human.
If anything, I had more resources than I knew what to do with. I think that, again, speaks to the prioritization in our district of making sure that our teachers are equipped with what they need in order to be successful and what our students need in order to be successful.
We have so many different kids, different ethnic groups, backgrounds, religions.
The students of Asheville come from families that love where they live. There's a real sense of home, a real sense of place, and a real desire to not only learn about where they come from, but to connect with other people.
We're not all that different, but we are different, and we bring so much to the table.
You got to have a passion for what you teach. Once you have the passion, the students see that you have that passion, and they get excited about it just like you're excited about it.